Hey YouTube, this is Sludgeball, and this will be my Raw review from the 9th of January 2012. And let's start off by saying, I guess I'm back. I went on holidays for a few weeks. I apologize about the no TLC review or preview. I had a busy week at work. When I wanted to watch TLC live, I couldn't because I had to work in Australia. It was on about 10 a.m. I had to work at 11, and I had to catch the bus at 10:15. So that didn't work. And also, the stupid sunlight. Yeah, I apologize about that. I don't have curtains. I usually have it to the side, but there's so much crap along the bed rail that it just wouldn't look that appealing. Anyway, on with the show. This is a very too much Raw. They've got 2 hours and they just cannot put so much into one show. It gets one, confusing, and two, just like, what the hell. Anyway, start. Kane comes out, he talks about embracing the hate, how he should be, Cena should be embracing it, he's not, and how Kane's like, oh, I'm embracing, and he was telling everyone that, when they say Cena sucks, they're actually saying that they suck, and stuff like that. Cena comes out and straight away takes off his hat and his shirt, so he wants to fight, goes and tries, him and Kane start attacking, that goes backstage into the loading area. Cena hits Kane with a a crowbar. I thought it was a steel pipe, but apparently it was a crowbar. But Kane was able to give an uppercut, which got Cena off balance, and he fell to the ground. I fell onto these boxes, and Kane escaped. So that was the end of that segment. I'm really enjoying the Kane and Cena storyline. It's a good non-title storyline in my opinion. Most non-title storylines don't get this much time. I'm probably assuming because it's Cena. Because of the poor ratings as of late. CM Punk is the WWE champion. They've tried to make this as the main storyline instead of CM Punk, and I'll get to that a little later. But anyway, a match: Sheamus and Santino Marella versus Wade Barrett and Jinder Mahal. Now I'm not bullshitting when I say this, but Sheamus hits a bro kick on Jinder Mahal, then tags Santino Marella and he hits the Cobra and pins Jinder Mahal. 1, 2, 3. Why is Santino Marella winning matches against these sorts of, especially Wade Barrett? I suppose Jinder Mahal is still, he's you could say a feud with Sheamus, but that's gonna be embarrassing to him. But he pinned Drew McIntyre on SmackDown. Why? Why he should just be on this massive losing streak because no one cares about him at all. He's just a waste of TV time. Put fucking Drew McIntyre on, put Alex Riley on, put who gives a fuck? I don't know. Just put someone on instead of bloody Santino Marella. They could have put Zack Ryder in, get him to win. Be good. Anyway, moving on. Aside from that, and then I got very happy because the Hall of Fame inductee, the first Hall of Fame inductee for 2012 was Edge. I was marking out. I was like, yes, Edge, yes, Edge. I did not predict at all Edge would get inducted this early. I thought I'd have to wait a few more years until he did get inducted because he retired due to an injury last year, and his career hasn't been long at all. It was sort of a 10-year, no, an 11-year, 10-year, 12-year, 11-year career with many injuries, like a broken neck. torn muscles. What else did he have? Yeah, torn Achilles tendon. So so probably only an 8-year career, to be honest. He held so many titles. I think he's held the most tag team titles of any person, from what I gather. He's been with so many different tag team partners, though. Yeah, but very happy for Edge to be inducted in the Hall of Fame. I take my figure of my hat off to him. If I had a hat, I can't see one either. Don't worry. Next match, Kofi Kingston versus Daniel Bryan. This got announced on WWE.com as a champion versus champion match, and I don't see how Kofi Kingston's a tag champ that hasn't defended like once in like the past few months, and he's going nowhere with it. It's sort of bringing down his character because of Evan Bourne, and Daniel Bryan, who's a world heavyweight champion, who's just a joke. At least Daniel Bryan showing character and charisma, and by that he's just been an arsehole, which, arsehole's better than being stale. You hear that? Yep. So Daniel Bryan wins with a lapel lock. This went for about 3 minutes, which is a bit disappointing. This could have easily been a good 10 minutes. I would love to see these guys go for 10 minutes, just a high flying expose. But no, they gave it 3 minutes. Stupid. Yeah, and then then Big Show comes out. And this was interesting because there's another World Heavyweight Championship match on SmackDown. And this time it's a no count out, no disqualification match. So I don't know how Daniel Bryan's going to get out of this one, because the last one he lost via disqualification after Mark Henry shoved him over, and that was counted as a disqualification. Anyway, so go watch. I love how they're trying to use Raw to promote SmackDown. They could have easily just gone, and tonight we've got another World Heavyweight Championship match. Instead they're promoting it on Raw to make people watch SmackDown, which is a good thing to see, because I really enjoy SmackDown more so than Raw over the last 2 months. Anyway, here it was, the debut of Brodus Clay, and I thought, who gives a flying fuck anymore? He should have debuted a month ago. He's not gonna. What's he gonna do? Delaying it and delaying it and delaying it and delaying. And all of a sudden, Brodus Clay's debut tonight. And I thought, okay, who cares? And then when he came out as the Funkasaurus, Funkasaurus. Now, obviously, something's gone wrong backstage, where he couldn't debut as this big monster that everyone assumed that he was gonna be. I thought he was gonna be the next Umaga, which would have been good. Big monster heel. They need another one, because Kane certainly isn't gonna be a monster heel for too long. But no, he's like this stupid, bad version of Viscera. And then one of my friends was like, "This is good. Enjoy Brodus Clay," and I'm like, "Yeah, but you got to think of the long run. Where's Brodus? How's this character gonna leave Brodus Clay? He's gonna be a bloody mid-carder, a jobber. Can you seriously see this guy trying to get himself in the main event? It's a bit like Zack Ryder, except this is a whole lot more stupider. That's not even a word, but it is. It's stupider." Anyway, moving on. I don't really want to talk about that. There's a rant going to be on about that soon. Anyway, CM Punk versus Jack Swagger. John Laurinaitis comes out and makes more stipulations if CM Punk wins this match. Jack Swagger and Vicky Guerrero are banned from ringside. And to my surprise, Punk wins with the Macho Man elbow drop. Swagger actually kicked out, so obviously it was either the ref botching, or The ref obviously botched because clearly CM Punk was going straight into the Anaconda Vice and like going for like a submission. But yeah, who cares? Jack Swagger and Vicky Guerrero are banned from ringside. And then John Laurinaitis announced that Dolph Ziggler will be facing John Cena later that night. Anyway, The Miz all night has been trying to find someone to call out R-Truth. He finally finds Ricardo, and Ricardo's like insulting R-Truth, just very badly, saying he smells, and all I kept saying is, he's gonna say, you smell like a black person. You're gonna smell it. He's gonna say he smells like a black person, but he didn't, which was good because that would have just been very ugly if he did. R-Truth comes out, and it was one of those stupid promos that he did. He must be a good R-Truth. Yeah, this is a bit weird. Although it is advancing the storyline, it's sort of making the Miz look stupid because he's getting attacked by a stupid person. Anyway, this will more than likely lead to a WrestleMania match. Expect the Miz to win this feud, I reckon, because I don't know, I just think the Miz will win. And then Miz comes out to try to attack R-Truth, but it doesn't work because R-Truth fights back, and then the Miz goes straight back into the crowd. Anyway, Chris Jericho comes out, and he does exactly the same thing as last week, except he just starts to cry. He was happy the first week, now he's sad the next week, and then he just walks off. Now, obviously this is a storyline. I don't know where it is going. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe he's trying to punk CM Punk. Not Punk. Yeah, punk CM Punk. Yeah, that's right. Even though that sounds dodgy. He's trying to because CM Punk was so happy, when he won the WWE Championship. Yeah, I don't know. But it's good. I'm getting confused, which means I want to watch more. I want to see what happens, so it's making me watch next week, which is good. Good on you, WWE, for doing that. Anyway, and then Eve comes out for a match, and then Kane's music starts. I'm like, oh yes, Kane versus Eve. And then Zack Ryder comes out and takes Eve backstage, and then this is where this stupid horror movie comes in, which I did not like at all. Starts get the car, had a flat, so Zack Ryder took a good 35 minutes to change the flat tire, which was just, oh my god. And then all of a sudden, during the John Cena and Dolph Ziggler match, which ended, can't remember how it ended, probably double count out, I assume, because Dolph Ziggler was not getting in the ring. John Cena goes backstage and tries to fight Kane. Zack Ryder already got thrown over the loading dock, and then Cena gets Kane puts that big face grip on John Cena, and it just it knocks him out, and that's the end of the show. So I'll give it a 6. Too much for one show. This Raw review went for way too long, I assume. Usually my 2-hour Raw reviews go for about 10 to 12 minutes. This one probably went for longer, which was a bit disappointing. Anyway, I've got a few rant videos I want to do, which some people are probably going to hate me about, which I don't really care. Anyway, I'm Sludgeball. See ya.